Hey Leo, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. My name is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your November 2019 reading, and the minute that I start talking, your card already has flipped over, okay? So I guess spirit's ready, so let's go, okay? So as an overall energy, excuse me. So as an overall energy, we have letting go, okay? And there's two twos there. That's card 22. So I know that it's a choice, okay? It's like there's a decision that Leo needs to make, and it seems like you guys are really thinking about letting something go or really needing to let something go, okay? um as an underlying energy, and wow, I just noticed this synchronicity as well, okay? So you have card 22, which, if you bring that together, that's 4. And then you have 31, which is 4. Okay, so you have these two fours here. And then you have 23, which is 5. And then you have 5. So you have two fours and these two fives here. Okay, so it's like something is really risky here. Okay, this is like, to me, this risk is twofold right now. There's something that you need to let go because that situation is risky. Okay, and it's also about taking a leap of faith and letting go that which you know isn't serving you, okay? With listening here, right under that, it's like really pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities. Pay attention and listen to what a person is saying to you, because people tell on themselves all the time. Okay, they tell you how they're going to treat you, they tell you how they feel about you or the situation, whatever it is for you. And sometimes we just don't listen because we want things to be a certain way, so we choose to ignore it. So really pay attention to signs, synchronicities, and what a person is showing and saying to you. Okay, and you have the High Priestess of Fire here, so this is a lot of passion. Okay, also, maybe some of you guys need to burn something down to the ground. And I'm seeing invisible here. So there is a need, because with this moon card here, there's something that you don't see. Okay, there could be secrets or just something that you don't see. Okay, and there's just this need for you to kind of become invisible to this person or whatever the situation is for you. All right, also we will pull tarot on all of these cards that come out. Let's go ahead and take look. Look at this, letting go. And then you have grace, but up there is that too, okay? And when you get these two together, what does that tell you? Let go with grace. Sometimes, a lot of times, most of the time, we don't want to let go of what we're being shown that we need to let go. And we kick and we scream and we pull and fight when spirit is showing us that we need to let go of something or someone. So in this case, it's like, just let it go with grace. Let it go with grace. You don't have to go out kicking and screaming and fighting to let it go. And also, when you let something or someone go with grace, it's like, I don't want to sound petty, but you'd rather leave on a note where someone can't say, but look at what you did, he or she did, and look at how you acted, with their ego or whatever, even if it was warranted for you to be upset or act that way. But when you leave with grace, it really makes a person think, okay? And it honestly, it's like it protects your own energy, okay? Now, I keep seeing a victory coming into play for you, Leo. Okay? Probably after you let whatever you need to let go. So, let's look at the blessings manifesting. Blessings manifesting. Look at that. Wow. More synchronicity. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought I saw something, but... Well, yeah, it is, because you have 31. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Okay, so you have 17, card 17, all right? Courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. Wow, beautiful. So, the blessing coming to you is the courage to release and take that leap of faith and that risk and walk away from whoever or whatever isn't serving you. As an underlying energy, we have organization, purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. So for some of you guys, you might be getting like organized, whether that's emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whether you're physically needing to get organized, like your environment, your money, a place to stay, some of you guys, like, this could be a job, like, okay, I need to start looking for a new job, or I need to go back to school or get some training done so that I could let go of this job that isn't serving me or that I'm not happy in and find a new one. Okay. Or if it's about a relationship, again, like, let's say you guys live together or something, okay, I need to like relocate and get out of this house room with this person. But whatever it is for you, no matter what it is, you're getting organized and you're going to find the courage to do this right here. This is the blessing manifesting, okay? Let's go ahead and see what you could, what would be best for you to surrender. I don't like to say what you should surrender because I don't want to tell you what to do. But you're being asked to surrender to the wisdom of your own body. So if something makes you feel not good, then, what is that telling you? If something makes you feel good, you move towards it, right? I'm seeing a need for you to surrender like defensiveness and your need to always be right, to surrender to miracles and to surrender stress. And if any of you guys have not been getting enough rest, I'm definitely seeing you're being asked to allow your body to really rest. So with the surrender to your wisdom of the body too, not just if you're around someone who's making you not feel good, or whatever the situation is, but also just literally the wisdom of your body. Your body tells you when I need to go sit down, you need to take a nap and let me recharge and rest, okay? So pay attention to your body. You have surrender to non-action as an underlying energy. We have surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs. And remember that no is a complete sentence. Okay? So look, yeah, it's like she's like, no. She has her hand out and she's saying no to whatever is happening. You're letting go. You're getting the courage to let go. You're getting the courage to get organized, to do whatever it is that you need to do. You're getting the courage to set limits where you need to set limits at. This is beautiful. And you have surrender to non-action. Now's the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some tarot out on these energies. I'm seeing the release of a burden, but a hard time walking away. Let me make sure that I got all these tarot cards out here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing like for a lot of you guys, a karmic cycle is coming to a completion. A lot of you all are reevaluating or contemplating something, or you're focusing on something or someone that it doesn't serve you, and spirit is like, hello, like I have something for you if you would just look up from whatever you're focused on. Let's talk about this letting go. Well, that's quite a bit of cards that came out. It's like you're feeling very weak, but I see you moving away very quickly, okay? There's something, so you have been dealing with, there's this King of Wands coming into place, and we could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're coming in reverse. But for a lot of you guys, this is an energy that you're dealing with. The King of Wands in reverse is one or both of these things, which is they can be like a player, okay? I just got a tap. So they can be a player, and they can also be a person who is mean. They can be abusive, and it doesn't have to be hitting. Abuse comes in all forms. The person can be very abusive, okay, in the way that they speak, just their actions, like do anything to get what they want at all costs. They can have a really big ego, okay? And so it's like this person seems to make you feel like weak, you know. I'm not throwing shade. It's like they dampen your spirit. And with this Eight of Wands, you are quickly moving away from this person. And what you're moving towards is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so that's something stable, something really stable and that has longevity. Okay. Now, I have the World card here at this point as an underlying energy. So that's definitely a cycle being complete. Okay. I feel like for most of you, you're letting go of this type of energy. Now, if you're not dealing with that type of an energy that you need to let go of, then whatever it is that you need to let go of, if you are coming out as the King of Wands, okay, in reverse, then this could be where you are lacking the confidence and the strength to move away from something or someone that you need to move away from. But remember that once you move away from that, this is what comes, whether this is finances or this could also be some type of relationship, a job. It's something stable, okay? It's a general reading, so it could be different for all of you. But whatever it is you're moving towards, once you let go of what you know you need to let go of, okay, you have this stable offer coming to you. Let's talk about courage. It's so many cards. We're going to take them. You have the Temperance here, okay? And if you're dealing with Sagittarius, they're coming up here. But with the Temperance here, you know, these are blessings. Remember, this is blessings coming forward for you, okay? So with the Temperance here, I feel like this is healing. This is about healing, okay? It's time with the Temperance. This is about time, about divine time, okay, Leo? It's time, and I'm seeing this Nine of Pentacles here, okay? For you to be independent with this Nine of Pentacles, okay? Kind of to just branch off on your own from something. We see that with the letting go, okay? Because once you do, you have this Ace of Cups. Look at that. You have two aces on the board. Like I said, you have a stable offer coming to you, something that is meant to have longevity in your life once you're able to let go, and you will. The courage is with you. The Sun is in reverse here, okay? So a lot of you guys might not be happy here with the Sun in reverse, okay? Because you know that it's time to isolate yourself with this Hermit from the situation, okay? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. I wanted to look at the Hermit, okay? And the Ten of Swords in reverse came out. So yeah, it's time for healing, okay? The betrayal, whatever it was for you, it's done. It's time to look up. This is a blessing. You're going to look up from these swords and you're going to allow yourself to heal, okay? And you're going to isolate yourself from whatever and whoever that you need to isolate yourself from. But with the Temperance there, it's time. It's time for you to heal from the things that made you unhappy, okay? The Sun is in reverse, and I wanted to look at that. And so it's like, you might not be happy about being single, you know. You might not be happy because something didn't manifest the way that you thought it would, all right? You have this King of Pentacles coming out towards Virgo, Capricorn, or just someone who's like not invested. So if someone isn't invested in something, or you're dealing with the earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn coming in the reverse, you could be really unhappy that you have to, you know, isolate yourself from this and branch off. But like I said, you have the Ace of Cups coming once you allow yourself to heal from this and move on. Whoa. The Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're working on it, okay? Okay. Let's look at surrendering to setting limits. You have the Ten of Pentacles here coming out. Okay, so listen. With this coming out, Leo, under surrendering limits, and it's saying practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Now, if any of you guys with this Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles are coming into, with the Ten of Pentacles in the original deck, it's money literally falling out of the sky. if any of you guys are coming into some type of finances like that, be very careful about who you have around you, okay? Especially if it's someone who your intuition is telling you need to let go of, because there may be a need to protect your finances here, okay? And to protect your future with the Ten of Pentacles. I'm like, why is the Ten of Pentacles coming out under surrender to setting limits, okay? The Four of Pentacles came out. Look at this guy, okay? Like, he's working overtime to hoard up all that gold and cash, and he's trying to, like, you know, cover it all up and hide it. So, you know, the Four of Pentacles is very much about selfishness, okay, and greed. So do be careful with this coming out as surrendering limits and it's saying no. Be careful about who you have around you if you have come, or you know that you're coming, or you do come into your finances, okay, better finances or whatever, because someone around you could be very greedy and selfish, and so you need to protect your funds. You know what I mean? From this person. The King of Swords. Look at that. I had to take one more card here. So if any of you are dealing with the air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they're coming up. But even if you're not dealing with that, the King of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords for me are very much kind of like a very similar energy. The King of Swords could be very detached, very harsh with his words, okay? And so it's like you may need to take on this energy as well, you know, because he's not afraid to, look at his face. He is totally not afraid to say no, because he's standing in his truth. And if you come over there and you think you're about to mess with his fence, he's going to use that sword to cut you, okay? So but I feel that this is an energy you're dealing with more than anything, okay? You see that wolf is standing out to me. You know that saying, a wolf in sheep's clothing, okay? So be careful, because a lot of you guys could be dealing with some type of wolf in sheep's clothing, and they could be very greedy and selfish, and maybe they want to get their hands on your abundance. So be careful. As an underlying energy, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. That's all about the release and letting go. And the Empress is in reverse. So someone is invaluing you, or you are not seeing your own worth. And with this Two of Wands, there's a need to move into a new direction here, okay? With this Two of Wands, it's like, it's decision time. It's like, what do I do? You're really like, okay, I need to make a decision. And you have the Tower here, so it's shocking. It's extremely shocking, because I feel that you're taking on this energy now, this Queen of Swords, where it's like you need to let go of something. But some of you guys with the Six of Cups, you're just feeling really nostalgic, thinking about, you know, all of the good times or whatever. But you know, the Judgment card is here. So it's again, another thing about divine timing. You see things for what they are, and it's time with the Judgment. The divine is blowing the trumpet on whatever this is, and it's time to let go. Because it's like with the Star card in reverse, it's like there's no hope in the situation, or a lot of you guys have lost hope. And with the Six of Swords, you're moving on to a better place, okay? You have the Seven of Cups here as well, which is telling me, okay, you got options, boo. All right, you have options. All right, some of you guys could be really confused, but I'm taking that as you have options, because you have the Four of Cups in reverse right underneath it, okay? And which is telling me that, you know, it's like you're starting to look up from the cups that don't serve you, that don't excite you, that depress you, to see what it is that the divine has to offer. Because the other cup that the person in the Four of Cups is not looking up at, but in this case you are beginning to look up at it, is this Ace of Cups, okay? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, Leo, when you find yourself wanting to go back to the situation, or having a hard time leaving something that you need to leave behind, and you're not finding the courage, first of all, know that courage is coming to you. But just remember that Ace of Cups and that Ace of Pentacles on the board when you think you want to stay where someone doesn't value you, and you know that they don't. We're going to take two last cards for you. And the first card I want to look at is the spiritual manifestation of these energies. Because no matter what you go through, and especially the most painful things, I just saw spirit awakes as I said that, and I'm seeing a day's end rest. So again, a lot of you guys are pushing, and you really need to give your body a break, okay? Please. But what I was gonna say is that even especially the most painful things that you go through, they really help you to grow spiritually, okay? And they help you to become wiser. So that's why I want to look and see what's the spiritual manifestation, because everything you're going through it's a deeper level to it, okay? Beautiful. Okay, look at that. We can't make none of this up. You have card 28. Again, another, so that's a 10, okay? I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. You release it with grace, don't you? And what's manifesting for you is so beautiful. You have reached for your dreams. I think Virgo had that card, and if any of you have strong Virgo placements, check that reading out, okay? It was very informative, and there was like a lot of synchronicity in that one, okay? So you have reached for your dreams. I am the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. And as the underlying energy, you have released. So like I said, what you're going through right now is spiritually what's manifesting for you is the ability to go for what you do, for what you love, for what you really want. Because like, let's say this was a relationship. The King of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords and this selfish type of energy, abusive, egotistic, possibly player type of energy, cold, detached, harsh energy, selfish energy. No one can tell me that that's what they want. Even people who are not nice and are the people who are doing the wrong don't want something that for like that for themselves. You can't tell me that's what you want, Leo. What you want, I know this. What you really want is the Ace of Pentacles, and what you really want is the Ace of Cups. Blessings upon blessings, stability, true love from the divine, a new beginning in love. Okay, that's what you really want. You know what I mean? That a love that's stable and that is blessed by the divine. Not that type of situation if you're dealing with that, okay? Same thing goes for if it's about a job. What you don't want is a boss who's like the King of Wands and the King of Swords. If any of you guys, if any of that has to do with work. As I open up the deck, I see transformation is beautiful. And I had also got 222, okay? So that's, like I said, all about decisions. I'm seeing the need for you to think on your feet. We're taking your last card, and this is a card of advice. I'm seeing take a time out, which goes with the surrender to non-action, okay? And needing to be invisible at this time, all right? And the universe is reminding you here that they will always make sure that you have everything you need, okay? So let's go ahead and get your last card of advice, and this will wrap up your reading. Time to let go. Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. And you know what? What's the underlying energy? Think on your feet. That's card 27, so that's a 9. When you see 9s a lot, that's like there's a cycle that's coming to an end, okay? So with the Fox Spirit here too, it's like someone around you, like I said, with this wolf and the wolf in sheep's clothing. It's like they could be a fox, okay? And excuse me one second. Sorry about that. Wow, you guys. I hope a lot of people listen to this reading, because not because I want a bunch of views, but because it's just so much synchronicity, and you could really see what needs to take place. And I want people to get the messages and to receive the healing. But remember what I was saying, that this wolf here, so like somebody could be, like a fox, like like a trickster, you know what I mean? And so it's just like really think quick on your own feet, and you're being asked to look at the big picture, okay? And like allow yourself to shine here. But this is crazy that that comes out, like time to let go, okay? You have card 31 here and you have card 31 here. Both of those come to 4, and then you have this 4 here, okay? So all about really, you know, stabilizing your own self and your own foundation, okay? So these are the messages that I have for you, Leo. Please let me know if they resonate, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys so much. Have a very beautiful winter solstice, and I will see you in the new year, okay? Take care. I love you guys. If it resonated, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Can receive more messages. Helps me to keep the channel going and keeps the messages flying. All right, let's see you guys. Bye.